If you put a soldier from 1944 next to a soldier from 2024, the first thing you notice is the weight. The visual contrast is stark: cloth versus synthetic, simplicity versus complexity. The World War II infantryman carried between 60 and 80 pounds into combat. The modern soldier carries between 80 and 120 pounds. The number has gone up, not down. But the weight is the least interesting difference. What changed in 80 years is not how much the soldier carries. What changed is what the soldier is expected to do with that weight. The 1944 soldier carried gear designed for a war of movement where the objective was to close with the enemy and destroy them. The 2024 soldier carries gear designed for a war of information, where the objective is to see, connect, and understand before ever firing a shot. The contents of the pack tell you what a military believes about war, and the difference between 1944 and 2024 tells you how that belief has transformed. The 1944 soldier's pack begins with the weapon. The M1 Garand was the standard infantry rifle of the Second World War. It weighed 9.5 pounds unloaded. It fired a .3006 cartridge from an 8-round en-bloc clip. The distinctive ping when the clip ejected was a sound every German soldier learned to recognize. The Garand was a technological marvel for its time. It was semi-automatic, meaning the soldier could fire as fast as he could pull the trigger. Most other armies still issued bolt-action rifles. The Garand gave the American infantryman a firepower advantage that persisted throughout the war. But the Garand was also simple. It had fewer than 60 parts. It could be field-stripped with a cartridge tip. A soldier could be trained to use it in a week. The rifle was a tool for a specific job, putting rounds on target at up to 500 yards. Around the rifle, the 1944 soldier carried a collection of items that had not fundamentally changed since the Civil War: wool socks, a wool blanket, a mess kit that doubled as a frying pan, a first aid pouch containing a single bandage, and a packet of sulfa powder to prevent infection, an entrenching tool for digging foxholes, a canteen with a metal cup for boiling water, K rations, pre-packaged meals that provided about 3,000 calories a day, designed to be eaten cold, if necessary. The 1944 soldier carried ammunition, lots of ammunition. The basic load was 80 rounds for the Garand, often supplemented with additional bandoliers. The assumption was that resupply might not come for days. The soldier was expected to fight with what he had on his back, until the trucks caught up. What the 1944 soldier did not carry was a radio. The infantry squad had one radio, carried by the squad leader. Individual soldiers communicated with hand signals, whistles, or shouting. Once the shooting started, the soldier was effectively disconnected from higher command. Decisions were made at the platoon or company level, sometimes at the squad level, and often by the soldier himself. The 2024 soldier presents a different silhouette entirely. The weapon is the M4 carbine, a direct descendant of the M16. It weighs 6.5 pounds unloaded, 3 pounds lighter than the Garand. But that weight savings is immediately consumed by everything attached to it. The M4 carries an optical sight, a laser aiming module, a tactical light, a vertical foregrip, and sometimes a thermal imaging scope. The weapon is no longer just a firearm. It is a sensor platform. The ammunition load has not changed dramatically. The basic load for the M4 is 210 rounds, spread across 7 magazines. But the ammunition is lighter than the .3006. The soldier can carry more firepower for the same weight. The real difference is what goes on the torso. The 2024 soldier wears a plate carrier, a vest designed to hold ceramic armor plates that can stop a rifle round. The plates alone weigh 15 to 20 pounds. The carrier itself, with its pouches and attachments, adds another 10. The helmet is ballistic, capable of stopping shrapnel, and often carries a night vision monocular that adds 2 more pounds. Then there is the communications gear. Every 2024 soldier carries a radio. Not just the squad leader. Every soldier. The radio is integrated into the helmet headset, allowing constant communication within the squad and up the chain of command. The soldier is never disconnected. The squad leader can see the location of every member on a tablet screen. A soldier who goes down can report his own wound. A drone overhead can feed video directly to the soldier's handheld device. The 2024 soldier also carries batteries, lots of batteries. The radio, the night vision, the laser, the optic, the tablet, all of it requires power. A 3-day patrol might require 20 pounds of batteries. The modern soldier is not just a fighter. He is a mobile electrical grid. The shift from 1944 to 2024 reflects a fundamental change in military doctrine. In 1944, the infantryman was the primary instrument of violence. His job was to advance, to fire, to maneuver, and to occupy ground. The equipment was designed to support that task. It was rugged, simple, and largely passive. It did not require electricity. It did not require data. In 2024, the infantryman is a node in a network. His job is to collect information, share it, and act on it. The weapon is one tool among many. The ability to see through night vision, to communicate with a drone operator 20 miles away, to call precision fire onto a target without exposing his position. These are now as central to his role as the rifle itself. There is a human cost to this evolution that does not show up on equipment lists. The 1944 soldier, for all his physical hardship, had moments of disconnection. When the fighting stopped, he was alone with his thoughts. He wrote letters. He slept. He existed outside the network. There was no satellite tracking his location, no commander monitoring his heart rate, no expectation of constant responsiveness. The 2024 soldier is never offline. The same technology that keeps him alive also keeps him tethered. The radio can be turned off, but doctrine discourages it. The tablet can be stowed, but the mission requires it. The psychological weight of constant connectivity is a new kind of burden, one that no equipment list measures. The gear has also changed what it means to be resupplied. In 1944, a unit that ran low on ammunition was in danger. In 2024, a unit that runs low on batteries is equally compromised. The logistics tale has shifted from bullets to power. A modern infantry squad can burn through 100 AA batteries in a single day. The supply chain has adapted, but the vulnerability remains. The evolution of the soldier's pack is the evolution of war itself. In 1944, the soldier carried the tools of industrial warfare: steel, wool, and ammunition. The war was fought with mass, with numbers, with the brute application of firepower. The soldier was one piece of a vast machine, interchangeable and expendable. In 2024, the soldier carries the tools of information warfare: sensors, radios, and batteries. The war is fought with data, with precision, with the ability to see and act faster than the enemy can react. The soldier is still exposed to danger, but the danger is mitigated by technology that would have seemed like science fiction 80 years ago. The weight has not decreased. That is the irony. For all the advances in materials, in miniaturization, in lethality, the soldier still carries roughly the same burden. The nature of the burden has changed, but the fact of it has not. The soldier in 2044 will carry something different. The trends suggest lighter armor, more automation, perhaps exoskeletons that bear the weight instead of the spine. But the fundamental reality will remain. The infantryman is the foundation of ground combat, and the foundation carries the load. If you value history that goes deeper than the surface, subscribe to War Machiner, and if this changed how you think about what soldiers carry, share it. The gear tells the story, but the story is always about the person wearing it.